So today I figured I'd do a video on Activision and why I hate them. Why I hate them so much. So a lot of people have a lot of beef with EA or Ubisoft, two of the big corporate giants. A lot of people have beef with Activision too, but it's more on EA. EA's takes a lot of big hits. A lot of people don't like Activision solely because of Call of Duty, but that's not the only wrong they've done. I have a lot of problems with EA and Activision both. I figured I'd address them all right here. Really, just on Activision. I have a video planned for EA later down the road because I don't have as many problems with EA because they are trying to be better. But first off, Activision has the big thing that everyone talks about is Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a great series. Up until recent years, the game was pretty damn good. I mean, I loved every single Call of Duty that I've played. I haven't played a Call of Duty where I didn't enjoy myself, and I've had problems with the later games, and that's because of Activision meddling. If you don't know, up until Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the developer Infinity Ward was a whole company. They did Call of Duty 1, 2, COD 4, and Modern Warfare 2. And around this time, they split. Some of Infinity Ward left and created the team Respawn Entertainment. Respawn went on to create Titanfall and now Titanfall 2. That's cool. And it was because Activision would not let Infinity Ward go away and do their own thing. Infinity Ward wanted to diverge from Activision and take Call of Duty with them. But Activision wouldn't stand for that. Of course, they just left, and that sucks because of Activision's greediness. That's not the only thing, is because in recent years, without Infinity Ward's full dev team, they haven't put out the best of games. Modern Warfare 3 was a fantastic game, don't get me wrong, but without the people who created it, it's a bit of a disappointment. And of course, now Call of Duty is riddled with things like microtransactions and crap DLC. For example, in Call of Duty Ghosts is when things really start to go downhill. I mean, before that you had in Black Ops 2, you had like weapons, camos that you could buy, but that didn't hurt you in the least. And Ghosts, nothing really hurt you either. It was the last COD not to have anything that would harm you. For example, you could buy weed camos, and that stuff is absurd. That was when the wackiness really started. You had shit like that, the Snoop Dogg voiceover pack, the wolf dog customization crap. All of it, it wasn't as bad. It could have been worse. But that's when Advanced Warfare came and supply drops came with Advanced Warfare. And at first they said they wouldn't hurt, they wouldn't, be microtransactions, but of course that was a lie. And the game became more pay to play than anything else. And like I said, Call of Duty isn't the only thing they did, but it's the biggest one, the one everyone talks about. Everyone hates Call of Duty. Everyone loves to hate Call of Duty. It's definitely declined in quality over the years, and you could agree or disagree with that. It doesn't matter. But Activision has ruined a lot. And the next thing I want to talk about was Destiny. Destiny was hyped to hell. I remember when this game was announced back in like what 2012. I saw that it was being made by the people of Halo, and I was like, "Oh, I love Halo. Halo's pretty cool." And I said it was from the people of Call of Duty, and I was like, "Hey, that's good, right?" And this game was hyped up. The people who made the original Halo games and the people who published Call of Duty, it looked like it was going to be a great shooter. But of course, it came out as a disappointment when Activision stripped half of the game's content and sold it in DLC. That's fucking absurd. That drops the price of Destiny. It made the original price of $60 should only be around 30 or 40. But of course it was 60 because Activision has to get their money. Selling a ton of DLC and eventually you being able to buy levels, which is just fucking absurd. Destiny was a big failure, but it made a lot of money. So we're getting a Destiny 2. Activision, this is all their fault. I just can't stand what they did to Destiny. I was very excited for the game. Personally, I thought the game was going to be great. I was hyped. I got the game on like the first week. I was playing through it, beat the fucking mediocre 5-hour campaign, and I was just left wondering, where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of this game? There was a 5-hour campaign that was supposed to be expansive and huge and the biggest thing ever. And everyone was just left disappointed. People still play it because, they're just hoping they can get what they were originally promised. but they never will, and that really does suck. And back to COD, Activision also has made the most bullshit deals with Microsoft and Sony. Originally, they had the exclusivity deal for DLC with Call of Duty. If you had an Xbox, you would get the DLC first before PC and PS4, which is bullshit on its own right. But eventually, come 2015, last year, with Black Ops 3, that deal expired. And instead of just letting it be and let everyone get the DLC at all the same time, no. They switched over to Sony and made a deal with Sony, which is absolute bullshit. If you think you're going to fuck with everybody the first time, you might as well just, get better. If Activision's trying to be better and not be a scumbag company, they could help and not pull another bullshit deal. But no, they went with Sony and made DLC exclusive for their console. It comes out 30 days early, which is absolutely fucking pathetic. And they're also a company that likes to push trash movie licensed game. The biggest one I can think of recently is Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, the new movie came out, and of course Activision acquired the rights to make a game, so they probably hired some indie dev team to make some shitty knockoff garbage game, and it came out for $50 fucking dollars, and it was trash. Everyone hated it. There's also the Transformers games and Amazing Spider-Man. All the Spider-Man games, which there are good ones in there. I've heard a lot of good things about some of the Spider-Man games, but there's also a lot of trash ones that are movie licensed. And Activision is just one of those companies that does do that, and it sucks. But yeah, guys, I think that's really where I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hate Activision. I hate them a lot. I do enjoy some of their games, though. It's alright to enjoy a bad company's games, but for things like Activision, there's a point in which we need to stop buying their shit. Okay? If you don't like what a company is doing, stop supporting them. If you want to play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare because it looks good, buy the game, but don't buy its season pass. Don't spend money on microtransactions, right? Because it's bullshit. And until we as the consumer stop buying Activision's bullshit and we stop putting up with it, that's when they'll stop doing it. But yeah, guys, tell me what you hate most about Activision in the comments. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.